So here's a little bit of my thoughts, autistic thoughts, neurodiverse thoughts. I don't know what you want to call them. But the other day I was watching a video about someone who had ORFID, which is avoidant restrictive intake ORFID disorder, I think. And they were trying cereal on milk. Then today in school, one of my students who brings cereal, and then he also brings a container of milk, which half the time leaks into his lunchbox, and then he has to clean it up, which is good practice for him. But then he puts the cereal or the milk on the cereal, and then if it gets too soggy, he wants to throw it all away. Well, here's my question. I never liked cereal on milk. Cereal on milk on cereal because the cereal gets soggy and it's disgusting. So I went on a little mini research thing today, and Britannica.com was a big help. Apparently in the 1860s, there was something that was considered more of a cereal grain gravel. I guess that was pretty much the texture of it. And it had to soak in water or milk overnight to actually be able to be eaten and digested without breaking teeth. After that came cornflakes and granola and grape nuts, and the early cornflakes, along with the granola and the grape nuts, all had to soak a little bit to be able to be eaten. And because that's where it started from, by the time the cereal actually got soggy before you picked up your spoon to take the first bite, cereal and milk were such a thing that it just became accepted, at least here in America, that that's what you do and that's how you have to eat cereal. Well, let me tell you, for decades, I've not eaten cereal that way because I can't stand the cereal once it gets soggy. And to prevent that, I would eat the cereal raw, crunchy, and then drink my glass of milk. So I still got all the same vitamins and minerals without having to have the soggy mess. So why, when people don't like that texture or the taste or those things mixed together, why do they insist that's how they have to have breakfast? Anyway, you can have, decomposed meals in fancy restaurants, which just means everything's served in its parts instead of all together. So why can't you eat raw cereal and drink your glass of milk and enjoy the meal? Just a question.